It has been 1 year since nalaman ko na I was pregnant. What can you say? We have a special guest, guys. So yeah, it has been 1 year since I found out na I was pregnant. It was September. Actually, it was September 18, I think, to be exact. And yeah, everything has changed. Everything changed. Grammar. But ayun, sobrang dami ng nagbago. And sa mga hindi pa nakakapanood guys ng yung how I found out na buntis ako. Nasa YouTube ko din siya. I really made sure na, alam mo yun, trineasure ko yun. Tapos, talagang ni-record ko every time na mag-PT ako. Tapos tuwing mapapanood ko yung video na yun guys, kahit 1 year na yung lumipas, sobrang naiiyak pa din talaga ako. Bakit ka tahimik? Nakikinig din siya. So, ayun, ano ba sinasabi ko? Nadidistract ako sa kanya. La 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 la. Yun. Every time na napapanood ko pa rin yung video na yon, naiiyak pa din ako. Tapos, wala, parang sobrang nagiging emotional ako kasi I really knew that I was pregnant. That's why na test ko siya as early as like 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Kasi I keep testing talaga every single week. Kasi iba yung nafe-feel ko. Siguro ganun talaga siguro kapag guys, yung masyado kang observant sa katawan mo. Like yung mga changes, yung mga symptoms. I really, really know myself pagdating sa mga ganun. So, when I felt like may kakaiba sa akin, from that point pa lang, hindi naman siyempre ako super confirmed na buntis ako, but like at that point kasi parang sabi ko, "Uy, iba 'to." So baka nga buntis ako. Buntis nga ako talaga, guys. So it was around September na I found out na I was pregnant. And ayun, sabi sa notes ko, "How do you feel now?" or "How do you feel before?" I don't know. Like before, what I felt is I was so excited. I was nervous. I was scared as well because what if di ko kaya, or like I don't know. But more of like kaya ko naman kasi I've been so healthy naman. So I feel like kaya ko din naman mag-raise ng isang human being sa loob ko, sa tiyan ko. But now, it's really different, guys. Kasi, andito na siya. Andito na yung little baby natin na nasa tiyan, na binubuo, pinapalaki. Ngayon, siya na mismo yung pinapalaki natin. At sumasali na siya sa podcast. Do you wanna come with me? Huh? So, she decided she wanted to come with me. Can you say hi to them? Say hi. Just today and yesterday, actually for the whole week, like last week, starting last week, kasi nga 4 months na siya, she started to learn how to roll over. Pero ano pa lang, from back to tummy pa lang yung nagagawa niya. Pero hindi niya pa kaya yung tummy to back. I feel like kaya niya na, pero hindi niya pa napapractice. Char. Pero ayun, how do I feel now? Yun, balik tayo sa question na how do I feel now? It's kind of different to be honest because may actual human being na akong papalakihin. Gets nyo? And ibang-iba kasi, wait, usog tayo. Usog tayo kasi parang hindi maganda yung lighting. Ayan, ayan. Ibang-iba kasi parang I have to take care of myself before, but now I have to take another human being. Not even just take care of her, but to raise her to be good enough, to be somewhat like me, to be, I don't know, like at this point of time, you're building like a personality, like, I don't know, a different human being. And sobrang kulit. Come join mommy because we have so many views kapag kasama ka. Everyone likes you to be on the video. Everyone likes to see you. So say hi. No, she can't say hi for she can't say hi. But can you say mama? Mama. No, she cannot. Never mind. But anyways, yun. Ano pa ba? Ano pa ba masasabi ko, guys? When I was pregnant, guys, sobrang dali. Sobrang dali ng pregnancy ko. Sorry, ang pangit ng lighting ko, but podcast naman to. So, huwag nyo lang tignan yung video, pakinggan nyo na lang ako. But, yun. So, when I was pregnant, super dali. Super dali ng pregnancy ko. Super light. Hindi naman ako yung maraming mga symptoms, whatever. I do have couple of videos when I was pregnant. So, panoorin nyo na lang, guys, if you're interested. But, yeah, hindi siya naging ganun kahirap. What really makes it difficult or made it difficult was during my labor and delivery talaga, guys. It was totally a different and weird experience for me. I could say it was traumatic, but hey, hey, but hey, it's okay. It's part of the experience, right? But then, yun, pregnancy is okay. Yun lang, in labor and delivery. And I feel like postpartum then. Postpartum hits really different kasi hindi lang kailangan magpakalakas ako for myself. But then I also have to stay strong because this little girl here is relying na sa akin. So, hindi ako pwede magkasakit. Hindi ako pwedeng magkasakit-sakit ng ulo, magkalagnat, manghina-hina, ganon. Kasi someone needs my support at this time. So, parang ibang-iba. And I wanted to share as well, like siguro sa ibang podcast, sa ibang topic, pero briefly guys, parang gusto kong sabihin sa inyo na being a mom and like a full-time 24/7 mom, it's really, really, really a difficult job. So, sobrang saludo ako sa mga full-time mom dyan, full-time stay-at-home mom. Kasi ang hirap, ibang-iba, ay parang na-mention ko na to, parang nade-deja vu ako. Pero ibang-iba yung yung pagod mo sa pagiging full-time mom mo, sa pagod mo kapag nagwo-work ka, like yung corporate job mo or kung ano man yung job mo. Ibang-iba siya, pero at the same time, sobrang fulfilling naman. Parang at the end of the day, sabi ko nga sa isa kong nakausap lately, sino ba nakausap ko? Kasi ang daming bumisita sa akin last week, so parang dami kong habuling podcast. But then, yun, mga ka-work ko lang naman yun. Tapos, parang na-mention ko doon na pagod ako ngayon. Bless you. Excuse me po. God bless you. Pagod ako ngayon, pero itutulog ko siya. Okay ulit ako bukas. Like, may energy ulit ako bukas for her. So, yun lang. Parang having a baby is like giving you a motivation na, hey, I have to get up. I have to go on. Have to move on. I have to keep moving forward. Kasi meron na akong baby. Hindi ako pwede yung parang stuck lang ako I don't know, gano'n. So, point ko, ano bang point ko? Yun, sobrang saludo talaga ako sa mga full-time mom and sobrang na-appreciate ko na ngayon yung, ay, antok ka. Sobrang na-appreciate ko na talaga ngayon yung mga moms kasi ayun, ang hirap niya guys, promise. I mean, kung nakikita niyo ako na, huy, I handled it so well, parang ganon, postpartum wise and taking care of a newborn, a baby, another human being. Pero hindi siya madali guys. I mean, superficial yung nakikita niyo social media. Pero hindi siya ganon kadali. As in, ang dami mong nilalabanan physically, emotionally, spiritually, guys. So, I mean, if you were able to survive yung first few months with a baby, especially if you're a first-time mom, sobrang saludo talaga ako. I mean, girl, girl, ang hirap. Pero kaya. Diba? Kaya natin. Parang pag nakikita ko siya, uy, ang ganda-ganda niya. Uy, meron akong nabuong babyng ganito kaganda. Ayan, oh. And behave siya guys kapag may ano, feeling niya may ibang tao kasi nagsasalita ako. Pero hindi niya alam, kausap ko lang yung sarili ko. Pero behave siya pag may mga ibang tao. Pero pag kaming dalawa lang, ay, grabe yung iyak niya, no? She's a nice girl. She's a really, really nice and smart girl. Syempre, smart yung mommy, right? Ano, podcast pa si mommy? But anyways, yun lang yung podcast ko for today. It's just me reminiscing na, yun nga, 1 year na guys. Sobrang bilis no, 4 months na siya. Tapos it has been 1 year na nalaman kong buntis ako. Parang kailan lang. Tapos ako yung hindi traditional na mom na tinago ko siya sa mga tao. Kasi sinabi ko talaga kagad sa parents ko, sa family ko, sa husband ko, sa friends ko. Sinabi ko kagad sa workplace ko. Yung workplace ko, Chinese community sila. So, they believe sa parang 3-month rule na parang, hintayin mo muna ano ka, 3 months, after 3 months or 4 months. Kasi, hintayin mo kumapit yung baby, ganyan, bago mo ipagsabi. But then guys, syempre yung 3 months na yon critical yun for me. So, nandun yung burst ng emotions ko na parang, nagsusungit ako sa office, yung, I don't know, may mga morning sickness ako sometimes, so malilate ako, yung mga ganun ba. So I just don't wanna lie to them. I just want them to understand what I am at that point. So, ayun, sinabi ko kagad. What cares naman? Sinabi ko, bakit? Evil eye. But then, yun. Then, they got really, really happy na sinabi ko, baby girl. I remember that time na Christmas party namin. It was around December. Tapos nalaman namin yung gender. Tapos Christmas party namin. And they were like, kamusta ka na, Angel? How are you? Ganyan, ganyan. Do you know the gender na? Ganyan, ganyan. Tapos they were so surprised na baby girl. Just because everyone sa office guys, sa workplace ko, halos yung mga anak nila, even yung boss namin, lahat lalaki yung anak. We only have one staff plus ako na may isang anak na babae. Oh, isa ba or dalawa? Basta halos lahat yung mga ajuma doon, yung mga auntie doon, halos lahat sila lalaki yung anak. So, they were so surprised and happy for me na I have a baby girl because having a baby girl is really really fun daw and easy daw. Easy ba? Kasi ang kulit-kulit nito. Pero it's totally different daw talaga kapag lalaki. But anyhow, nangungulit na to at kinakain niya na yung buhok ko at lahat-lahat. So I will end this guys, again, sa mga nakaabot sa part ng video na to, sa podcast na to. Hi, my name is Angel and I do 20-minute video podcast. It could be less than 20 minutes, but it couldn't be more than 20 minutes. It's just me talking, no cuts, no edits, whatever. Ayun lang. I will see you guys on my next podcast. Bye!